What is up, guys? Lord Bankz FX here with your weekly analysis, the weekly breakdown, and I just wanted to go over kind of what I'm looking for this week and what to expect, kind of where my triggers are, see if we can get some setups in. We're going to go ahead and start on GBPJPY, looking at the monthly. I kind of already started marking it up here. What we want to pay attention to is the price. Price what it was last month, price what it was last month for the high, last month for the low. Okay. And then read the story, right? So this was the month of October. We had this month, September, August, July, and June, all bearish months. But then we had 1 month, October, basically engulf all these months. Been moving up, pushed down, found support, pushed right back up. Rejected this price area up here, okay, on the monthly. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down to the weekly. And then we want to pay attention to the last week, see what the lows and high were. So if I look at the high on this, 156.4988, let's set a marker right there. 156.498. Last week high. Good right there. Now we're going to get the low as well. So what was the low on this? 152.813. 2813. 152.813. 3, okay. And same style. The text on here is going to be last week low. And this is just something that, like, visually, I already see this, but I'm marking it out so you guys can notice what I'm kind of like what I'm going through, mentally what I'm looking at. So see this at 149, 156, 149, yeah. I want to make sure the numbers are right. So right now where we are is 153.05. Okay, let's look at the daily. In the daily, we're going to notice a couple of things here. See this consolidation we had here, and then we broke out, and then we're coming back here, basically doing a retest of this area, right? It's kind of an important key level where price is kind of respected or changed or reacted multiple times. See that? That's on the daily. We also want to take note on the daily down here. You know, we have this zone down here, bottom. It's close to our last monthly low. But we're literally at our last weekly low here. I guess last week we started we started kind of up here up high and then worked our way down. So it's been on in a downtrend, right? And we're at a key level here. Now, a risky move here could be something like this, where you're putting position here, putting your stops below the wicks here of last week's low, expecting it to turn around and to test at least last week's high. That right there could be a risky move. About a 35 pip stop. But really what I'm going to look for is on the 4-hour. See, on this 4-hour, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find where I feel we're changing directions. And for me, it's going to be seeing something crack this level right here. I'm going to go ahead and add an alert. And at this point, I want to see it break above this and close to tell me that okay, we're headed up. Okay. At the same time, I'd like to know when we're breaking below the last week's low. And I'm just crossing down, breaking lows. These are just alerts to send me. So then I can get ready to read price action and make a determination. So kind of two scenarios that can happen here so you guys can understand what I'm looking at. Right now, it's rejecting or respecting this support, right? This zone. So it could literally come up and then begin its new track to the upside, right? That's one of the patterns that could happen. Or it could break through, retest it, and then come down to the downside. Either one of these things is going to happen. One of these. It's got to go this way. It's got to go this way. I mean, it could move sideways for a bit before it like busts out, but it's going to bust out either one of these ways. So in order for us to be successful, we don't take a bias. Like we just look at what's in front of us and react. Remember, our jobs as traders is to react. It's not to predict. Our job is not to predict price. It's to react to price. So that's why I have alerts here going up or down. And either way, we'll be ready. Okay? So that's GJ. I'm not going to go down into further time frames just because we're going to trade off there. What the entries is when you start looking at smaller time frames. Let's look at gold on the monthly. We'll do the same thing here. And as you can see already last month, it's already breaking the highs. So the high last month was 813, 1813, 845. 1813, 845. So the reason you just want to know where the price was for the last month, so 1745, 990, is just so you're visually aware of where price is in current relation to the past, right? You got to understand the market moves in patterns and waves. So where it's at in the current relation, it's gonna keep moving towards the next. Was it 945? Or yeah, 1745, 990. Okay, cool. Actually, I just need to put low. Okay, so you can see right now we're already breaking out of that in the first week here for gold. Let's look at the week. Yeah, last week we broke out of that. So you can definitely say that we are bullish. Low 1758, 890, 1758, 890. Low, because usually it'll go back and test those levels, right? It moves in a pattern, so depending where it's at, it may go test the most nearest level. What was the last high here? 1818, 360. 18. Last week's high. Okay. So you see where price is kind of right now in relation to that. So you see here last week, hella bullish, engulfing all these candles. And it's been moving crazy like with all these wicks. So let's see what the daily looks like. Look at this daily. You got this area right here where it's kind of touching right now. Breaking that, you got this area up here. Right? And then below it, got that area right there. You got a little area right here. But yeah, with this, couple of things here. You break through, come back, retest, go for higher highs, reject, back retest, go down for lower lows. I think that's two different patterns that we can look for here in gold. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, since it's right in this area, this key level, we want to wait for some strong confirmation, right? And really, I would say from where price is right now, I would probably put an alert right here. Crossing up, bar closing. It's going to tell me that it's breaking highs. That level, and to the downside, honestly, probably down here because it's hella bullish right now. Pressing down, breaking lows. Either way, one of those. So we'll be ready with the alerts. Now, those are the two pairs that I mainly focus on, and then I also look at US 30. But I'm gonna do a little, like, I guess I'll just do one pair or two more pairs breakdown just to keep an eye on for other pairs. Like I have other alerts that are going on, but I'm not going to do an analysis breakdown on each one of those. I just want to give you guys a different pair to look at, especially one that you kind of see like a pattern forming. For example, this one right here is your Euro JPY. Yeah. So you kind of see here where it's been forming. I mean, it's almost look like a double bottom right here, or W, or I don't know, you can call it many different things. You guys see this right here? Head and shoulders type of thing. See that right on the monthly? Okay, once you identify that on the monthly, let's look at the weekly. What has this story been telling us? We got huge support right here on the weekly. Got heavy consolidation, breakout. Got this break right here running up. Retrace. Golden zone for the Fibonacci's right here. Not that I use that, but just so you guys can see the confirmations. Like I see this visually, but some people may be using Fibonacci. So it's easier for you guys to understand it that way. If it is, I mean, that's great for you. This daily little consolidation here, push down. But what I really like to see here is this. We have this huge push up, multiple pushes, like kind of angled, like a horrible drawing right there. But what I'm trying to show you guys is what this looks like pattern wise. See this? What is this pattern? Have you guys seen this pattern? Pattern goes like this. do what pattern this is called. Would you guys do me a favor and look up a pattern called bullish flag pattern? Okay. So if this is true, then we should see this that has touched the bottom of the channel start to come up. Put our stops below here at the bottom of the channel, and we could literally target top of this or even higher. So I'll leave this, guys, as a setup for all my people that will be watching this video. This is a freebie for you guys. Here's the setup. Everyone else that's in the private learn and earn, you guys will see the alerts when I send them out. And yeah, let's have a phenomenal trading week. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.